Greetings and blessings. Crawford Ashley, the spiritual boxer, and I'm down at the Bethlehem Boxing Club. It's Wednesday, it's 10 to 1, quarter to 1. Starting doing classes from 1 p.m. till about 4. I'm finished at 5. That's when Theo comes down and I work and train with him. And we work on the basics. Getting your feet right, putting your hands in position if you haven't boxed before. If you have boxed before, just a few little tweaks on what you're doing. Because like I was saying in an earlier video, most good fighters train themselves. You know, it's our job as trainers is to find your faults, and your job as boxers is to fix them. But if you want to be a boxer, you've got to have the discipline and the dedication to work. And it is a lot about hard work. I remember when I went over to Detroit and I went into the Kronk's gym. On the door it had the sign, which I'll never forget. Through these doors lead all to pain, but few to glory. So that's the one thing you got to remember, what you're boxing for. You're boxing for the glory, or you're boxing to find out who you are, to figure it out. Because I think that's what we're on this earth to do, figure out who the hell we are. And I think most people don't know. And most people care about what other people think about them. Well, that's none of your business what other people think about you. Because some people are going to like you, some people are going to hate you. The only thing is what you think about yourself. You know, nobody can change what you think about yourself, only you. And boxing is like that. The only person who can do anything for you is yourself. Your teacher, your coach, your trainer can tell you all the things, but if you're not going to put that into practice, then what's the point? You know, you can't blame your trainer because you've gone in the ring and you've lost, and it's your trainer's fault. Why? You know, you've got the tools to do the job. You can't do it. Simple. Don't blame somebody, go back to work. Work on what you think you did wrong, what your trainer's telling you did wrong. And sometimes it's not about your fitness level. Sometimes it is, and sometimes you've got to get fit. And you know that. And like I said in an earlier video, one of the hardest losses to take is the one that you know is down to fitness. Because that's up to you. You know, you don't miss your road work. If you're at an age where I'd say over 40, don't do running, but go for long walks. You know, quick, fast marches, so you're not putting as much pressure on the joints. Like everything else in this game, it's about listening to your body and figuring out what it needs. You're struggling with weight, change your diet. You know, the only person who can lose your weight is you, nobody else can. And a good thing is change your diet, go on to something different. I would try, personally, a plant-based diet, but not processed plant-based. There's two different types, you know. Go to the market, get proper veg, and make stuff out of proper veg. All this processed shit that's going around is just as bad for you as eating meat. Now that's another story. The meat industry and the lies they tell you. You know, they want to keep you poorly because that's business. So you keep going to the doctors and keep getting prescriptions. That's another thing. You know, look what you put in your mouth. Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. They were saying that the fittest England has ever been and the healthiest England has ever been was just after the Second World War, when most people grew their own food. Had the allotments, the farmers, everything. Anyway, if you like the vibe, then subscribe. If you want to support me, come down. So I'll just come down, have a session, and see how you go. You might like it, you might not. You know, and if you do box, come down and see what you can learn. You can always go back to your other gym. It's not like I want to grab you and train you forever, because I don't. You know, I'm willing to show you and pass on some tips, even if you're a trainer. You know, come down, talk to somebody who's been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, sold it the car boot. I've been in this game for over 50 years, fighting since I was 11 to 37. That's how long I've been in combat, learning the trade. Anyway, like I said, hit the like, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the other side. I'm just chilling out.